Hello everybody, it's Heather Nichols here on the shore of Lake Washington. Such a beautiful spot. It's a gorgeous, glorious fall day, and the lake is talking, and I thought I would make a video out here. I just finished my Who Does This Belong To 7-day series. It was a free series. If you weren't on it, you can still join it. heathernichols.com/who is how you get there. And it was really, really amazing. And I wanted to talk about money in this video today. I have, starting in a few days, where I'm going to be doing a How to Become Money Workbook energy poll series. And the Access Consciousness How to Become Money Workbook is a book that I have actually, I've read it, I've worked with it. It's a workbook. You answer questions and you read it. Probably, I don't know, at least 100 times. It's an amazing book because what it does is it changes what you be. It gives you access to you in a really, really cool way. And it gives you all these questions and all of this awareness to start to explore money and the creation and actualization of money from a completely different perspective. When you do that, because so many people think that, having more money in your life looks like work harder, work more, have a staff, scale your business, blah, 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 blah. And one of the things that the Money Workbook really gets us into is the acknowledgement that we are oneness, like not actually separating from the world, separating from money, separating from anything. And being willing to be that oneness and being willing to recognize, because it is called How to Become Money. So it's the recognition that when you separate from money, you see it as something that is outside of you. You basically kind of make yourself autonomous from it, which is a new kind of current conversation we've been having in Access Consciousness, is exploring autonomy as a way that we limit ourselves. Like when we make ourselves autonomous, we make ourselves separate. We basically tell the universe, I don't need you. I don't need anybody, which is a very popular point of view, right? But for most of us, it hasn't yielded what we've wanted it to yield. And so we start to go beyond it and get into so much more communion, so much more oneness, so much more sense of like our connection, like the way that we be everything. Like if you're functioning from communion, you recognize that you are oneness, and oneness is you. And not from an airy-fairy point of view, but actually from the perspective of like the pragmatics of actually having access to all energies, being willing to choose them, being willing to be them, being willing to harness them to create what it is that you desire. And when you're willing to be all energies, you stop debilitating yourself out of lack, and whether it's financial lack or lack of whatever, fill in the blank. You stop debilitating yourself out of that with your points of view and the separation and the autonomy, and you give yourself access to the universe of creation that you actually be. It is so energetic, and every time I've had like a massive jump in my money flows, it's always been from an energetic change. It's never actually been from the standard operating procedure of getting more money into your life, like the linearity of it. It's always been, I have a big energetic change, and then my money flows just start to open up. And I love that because it's so much easier than like being like, well, I'm going to roll up my sleeves and work hard now. I already have been working hard, but now I'm going to work even harder. It's like we get to just have the joy of becoming more of us, which is part of becoming money. And then being like, wow, I have so much more receiving now. And there's so many more people that can find me, and there's so much more money that can flow into my world with ease. And it's always been that way. Dane here, one of the creators of Access Consciousness, he always says that humanoids, like people that are different, the seekers of the world, they increase their money flows through miraculousness, you know, not through work, effort, suffering, and struggle. That's always how it goes with people that are seekers and that use these tools. And that's what I've seen as well. And so I like to have a lot more of that. Like, let's have a lot more miraculousness with money. And as we do, we get to, we get to be something different and have something different and receive something different. And the money becomes sort of a byproduct of all of that. Like, it just kind of flows and you're like, oh, cool. You know, you don't make it about the money. You stop making it about the money. And this book is such a gift because every time I've really put attention and energy into the book for myself, like I've spent time with it, my money flows have exploded. And I'm like, I'm so excited to dive into it again with a group of people. And this time we're going to be doing it really differently because we're not just like, I don't like to just like read the book. Reading the book to me is something you can do on your own. That's kind of boring. You can buy the audiobook and, you know, have it read to you. But what I do like to do is explore the energies. So we're going to go into different conversations in the book. We're going to like pull out some energies to play with, and then we're going to do some energetic exercises around that. Energy flows, energy pulls, energetic ways to substantiate those energies more in your world, that like you get to be more of those energies. And I've always found that like the energetic exercises are such a powerful way to do that because it puts the mind away, and then you get to be in the energetic play, which is what's so much more true for most of us anyway. So whether you're going to join us or not, you can play with that book. It's such a powerful book. And I do invite you to join us. We start, I don't know, someday soon. I think we start like October 2nd or 1st, or I don't know, in a few days. It'll be on the link down below. And it's going to be 14 days, a 30-minute Zoom every day where we just play. And I'm so excited to see what we create. It's going to be fun. So you are invited. I don't even know the link, so there you go. We'll post it with the video. Enjoy! Happy fall, happy glory, nature, beautifulness. See you later.